Alright, we're going to start off part 7 here. We are on our way to Meridia with a little pit stop back in Brinstar one more time, and we should be done over there. I probably could have done this a little faster, planned it out a little better, and I wouldn't have had to have made this return trip to Brinstar, but it's not going to take that long, so just bear with me here. It is for an energy tank, so do need to go get it, otherwise I wouldn't be wasting this time, but if you've ever played Super Metroid before, you will probably remember that Maridia is the water-filled level. And as you can imagine, since we don't have the gravity suit, this is going to be a huge pain to get through. So it's a little more tedious, but there are a few things I'd like to show you if you're at all interested in doing a reverse boss order run. There's a few techniques you can use to get through the whole water world place. Kinda don't want to miss that jump there. There's just an interesting little bit of trivia here. This area was actually in the original Metroid. Just this one little hallway there to get that energy tank. No super missiles, no crumbling blocks or whatnot. In this area here, I should have done spike boosting. I didn't think about it till I accidentally do it here in a second. Yeah, well, I guess I didn't do it accidentally, but I didn't think of it till the very end. These little guys here, if you saw them for the brief moment they were on screen, they actually teach you how to do this wall jump, which is pretty cool. There's another guy that'll teach you how to do the Shine Sparks, and he's in pink Brinstar. It's a little bird. We'll see him a little later in the game. Boom. Yeah, that was bad. You should be able to just bomb jump over there, but I'm pretty bad at that. Something else to remember about Meridia is that if you're doing only a reverse boss order run, you really don't need to go through all the trouble of getting the items in there. You can make do with just getting the energy tank, I would say. You might want to get the super missiles, and that's fine. They don't take long to get. There's a couple sets of those actually that you might want to get, but the rest of the stuff isn't entirely necessary. I'm just getting it for the sake of getting it and showing you where it is and whatnot, so, and how to get it, of course. Just out of curiosity, for those of you that have played this before, did anyone not know how to dash and they got stuck in this area right here, going across that crumbling bridge? Yeah, that place sucks. Alright, apparently I'm going to get the X-ray beam. Don't need it at all. Yeah, I don't really know why I went to get this. Don't need it, but I guess just, again, for the sake of completion and getting it. There's a little clicky box down there for you guys if you want to skip this part. Nothing really exciting going on, but there's probably a better way to do this. But I don't care quite enough to figure it out, so... Oh yeah, and this part. It's definitely not what you want to do right there. You just jump up like that. And as a side note, don't use a power bomb here. Yeah, that just slows you down. As you can see, this little gate over here, I'm gonna wait for it to go back down after setting that off. make our way back out. For the next couple of videos, I will be in Meridia, and I will be repeating a lot of the same thing. It's a little tedious. I'm gonna go through the same area a couple of times, so there might be some large chunks of part 9, 8 or 9 or 10 or something that you'll be able to skip if you've watched the previous videos. Okay. It's already been 6 minutes or so. If you've played Super Metroid before, you might recall that there is a shortcut from the wrecked ship right before the little tube area where this video started, and it goes to Red Brinstar here. So it would have saved a lot of time if I had gotten that energy tank a little earlier, but oh well. Blow this up. You actually have to move for some reason for that to break. So let's take a step forward, and we'll be on our way. This first part here, you're gonna want to shoot this little crab dude once, and this fish twice. I really need to learn the names of these things. I don't even know if that's supposed to be a crab. Okay, you want to switch to your super missiles and wait for this crab thing to be on the roof. Shoot it, cancel your super missile, and freeze it. Freeze the fish, and that'll let you get up here to these platforms. It's very, very easy to lose control of Samus underwater. If you overshoot your jump, you're pretty much screwed, and you're gonna have to start over. So just make sure that you're landing directly on the platform when you jump. Otherwise, you're probably gonna have to start over. You want to freeze this fish pretty much right there. That is where he's low enough that you can jump on him, and he's also in the right spot where you can jump over. Now at this point, we have to wait for the first crab we encountered to get all the way up here. He's actually one of the very few enemies in the game who continue moving after he's off screen. And I'm not really sure why that is, but it's necessary to have him, which is pretty cool that he still moves. He lets all of this be possible. Okay, now the first thing I'm going to do is going to get a set of super missiles. All that for one set of super missiles. And then the next video, we'll be climbing up this little set of mountains or whatnot again. And then on to get an energy tank. I'm sorry, a reserve tank. Some missiles. Then eventually an energy tank and some other things. This part here isn't as hard as I make it look. You're going to want to be standing to the left as much as possible. And you need to tap down twice, fairly quickly in succession to one another, right after you jump. After you get a little bit of practice, it's not really that hard. Just takes a couple times, and you should have it down pretty quickly. Alright, believe it or not, that has been 10 minutes already. So, we're gonna start back at the beginning here. And we'll see you next time. Thanks.